Hi, for today's teardown, yes, one more flea market camera, the last one. So this one also paid 5 euros, pretty huge Panasonic SVHS, and it was working for like 1 minute. While preparing this video, I wanted to check if I could power it on and have it working for a demonstration. I was able to power it on. I got a picture on the viewfinder. I connected a monitor. I got a good picture on the monitor. I was quite happy so far. Then I opened the tape door and I went into another room trying to find a masking tape to put inside. And when I was back, no picture on the monitor. Camera shut off with magic smoke coming out from it. So now, as you can guess, it is completely dead, but at least it would be interesting to try to find out what did blow in here. Probably a capacitor, I guess. So we have here a quite huge, half professional maybe, quarter professional, Panasonic Hi-Fi Stereo MS4 S movie camera model number. No, it is not a professional one, it is just a fancy consumer product, I guess. Quite expensive probably back in the time. NV-MS4E3. Power input 12 volts, 9 watts. Serial number for you playing at home. Okay. Remains of stickers everywhere, so quite a huge one with nice shoulder pad. Full size tape in here. Viewfinder. So first we will do a walk around on the back. All your connections. Excuse me, it is not terribly easy. Remote edit video S-video out. Speaker selectors, your special power supply plug, but I was able to figure out the pinout and power it on. And then your regular RCAs and DC out probably for video modulator to power to feed the television. Okay, so what do we have? 12 times zoom lens, built-in viewfinder with I guess it is a black and white, and you can see it is quite fun how it does move, quite a bit broken here at the bottom, but we do not see any cable. Usually you have a cable going to the camera, but not here. It is built-in with hinge here. Interesting. So here are all the features. Stereo zoom microphone, and yes, the microphone is quite impressive actually. Digital effects, wow. All this. Okay, on the top, battery compartment, battery and tape eject via tape drive controls, main operation switch here, tracking adjustments, SVHS settings, so I believe you can use a regular VHS tape in here. Stereo zoom, other side, not much. Your nice handle here with zoom control and record button. Some external mic plug and controls here. Tally light, infrared receiver probably here. And a character generator plug to do titles and things on your videos, but you will notice this plug is sideways, quite weird. Not sure if it is a bug or if a feature, not usual. And here your quite impressive microphone with foam over it, not too decaying so far, could be worse. So I will remove this rubber part here, good condition. This and here this foam, yes, little bit old already. revealing a mesh here, metal mesh. Okay, like this maybe. I can open it for you. So we might have a nice setup here of microphone, so we'll try to see if it is possible to open it later. Yes, I see a tiny screw here. Okay, so where to start after this? Maybe with a big door here. So I am really curious to find out what it blows in here. Was quite a good amount of smoke, so tape door, do we have any dead code on here? No, there is 1.17 here written. So I did discover recently, sometimes on Japanese equipment you have word numbers which are actually a dead code with a specific Japanese calendar, not your regular calendar, so you need some help to be able to decode this. Okay, no shortage of aluminium in this drive. Wow, look at this bar here, quite impressive. 1 centimeter thick, something like this. Really a huge tape holder here. On the bottom we can see the video head, small one, but it is mounted onto a die-cast metal tower, not something you see usually. Interesting. Audio heads here on the side, but we will see all this better later on. What next to do? Not even sure. Maybe first this shoulder pad here. At least I did restock on my Japanese screws with all those camcorders. The guy at the flea market had more of them. There was at least 2 extras, but it was already quite heavy to carry, so the other ones were not so interesting. Some dust in here, still no dead code. Interesting dual material here. The external is a little bit soft, but the internal side is hard. Not decaying so far, it's good. Okay, we already see a bunch of flat flakes in here. What next? I guess this wall side will come off. I have what seems to be a cover here at the back. I will undo this. Or not. Seems to be a fake cover, actually. It is part of the wall shell. Seems, at least. Yes, it is not doing anything. Okay. Part of the wall side here. So I have here 4 smaller screws. Self-tappers, okay. Not doing much. Interesting. This camera is not super heavy. It is lighter than what it seems. Maybe it is full of air. We'll find out. Taping, so probably mass-produced one, made to be impressive, but except for the features, might not be that impressive inside. We'll find out. Do we have any screws in here? No. Here, no. And it is becoming annoying. how to open it. Okay. I will undo all the screws I see, and we will find out if we are going anywhere. This one is super deep. Maybe to collaborate, hopefully. Okay, there is one here at the front. Let me undo it real quick. Okay. No much progress so far. This, let's take care of this immediately. Accessory holder for a light probably. Because we might have an extra screw hidden here. Oh, for sure this one was never undone before. Okay. And now I am annoyed because it won't come, and I have a screw here in the hole also. Well, still doesn't come, but at least it is the trick to release the microphone. So almost a replacement unit, actually. Means you could easily replace this part in a workshop. We will check it later. Well, I see a number of microphones in here, probably at least 4. Quite impressive. Okay, so you must be not too far from separating the shell in 2 parts. I hope. If this screw does come off, okay. So here I have no screw left anywhere. Maybe in this handle here. Does it come off or not? Wow. It is becoming quite embarrassing, guys, because undo screws and not much is happening. Okay, so this part is definitely secure to the lance assembly here. What next? This handle seems pretty well secured in place so far. Still, I have one here, sneaky little one. Maybe a little bit better, maybe. Still no success here. Wow. What to do next? Hammer time, I guess. Let me undo this thing here. In case we have a hidden screw. We have no speaker at least behind this foam pad. Not too decaying, a little bit. Okay. So does not seem to be too repair friendly, this thing, if you can't even open it. And this time the plastic is not brittle, so it will not break in parts like the other one I did previously. Okay. It is working great, I guess. Wow. Probably just clips. 2 extra long screws here, falling off. I do not know even where they are from. I guess we are good. Wow. And it is already better than expected. So, in here, just the speaker. Directly glued, more or less, on the plastic frame here. So if it is even worth removing it. It is a plastic diaphragm speaker. Testing. Super flat also. May be good for something. Well, if I keep everything that may be good for something, you know how it ends. So here we have at least that code 1995 apparently. Yes, beginning of 1995. Because we have each time 6 squares here with 1 or 2 dots, so it is 12 months, and there is 1 dot punch here. So they will do it in the on the mold itself, apparently, with a punch. Each time you enter a new month. Okay. ABS plastic. Some shading metal here. I will separate it for the recycling. Like such. Okay. And this is going to the trunk. So, as I said, better than expected, because look at this. Already we are meeting a huge PCB with those modules, hybrid ceramic modules, and actually I have a display frame somewhere with random electronics, and I have one module like this, so it must be from one of these kind of cameras. I am not sure if I will keep this complete board or if I will just try to unsolder them. They have a lot of electrolytic capacitors around, so if I do it with hot air, I must remove them because I do not want them to blow at my face, or I hit the rear side until the solder melts on this side. It is possible also. Maybe it is the best way to proceed if I want to salvage these modules without the complete board. We will find out. So, a whole bunch of flat flex, we even a flat flex interconnect here, look at this, for the drum, interesting. So what to do next? First I can remove this. Excuse me, I try to unzoom, this thing is so huge. Here we have controls for the camera head, apparently. You can see there is a flat flex directly going to this shielded part. So not much here, just buttons. Okay, what to do next? Do I try to undo the other side? I guess so. Do we have any more hidden screw in here? No, but now it is more or less coming off. What is still securing here? I am not sure. Find something in this area definitively. Anyways, yes, there's something here. I guess we have a hidden screw somewhere here. There is a screw here behind the handle, but really I have no reach to it for now. Oh, it is just a whole bunch of clips. Maybe 8 box clips. Okay. Wow. Let me disconnect one or two things here. Okay. We are good. So here, complete view to the mechanism, tape drive. Wow. As I said, you can see tiny drum onto a tower here. Die-cast mechanical structure, very nice. Lot of plastics all around, and I think I can see here the CCD sensor. Okay, but first a look here. In this part, not much, just the attachment of a viewfinder and the handle. So let me, you see that really it does not work when I take a flat head screwdriver for this one will be better. Okay, one other part to check. Look how it is broken already. It has been already attempted repair, it seems. Not sure what happened here, how you could break this part like this. Quite impressive. I will check it later. And in here we have not much apparently, just the wires to the zoom control and the shutter button, but let's clean this part directly. Why not? Little metal like this. Could come or not. Like this, okay. Still. Okay, and let me undo this handle part. I want to check if we have no extra electronics in here. Sometimes it happens. These are tight on space and they will put some more electronics in the handle. But no, here just your two buttons. Okay, some more screws to salvage obviously, but I will do it later. So now time to separate, I guess, the camera head from this part here, and also undo the wall mounting, battery mounting, and all this. Where to start? This, I guess, is a good way to start. Just the controls here. Some more screws to retrieve, obviously. Wow, it is interesting. Oh, there is a little switch here. If you slide the door here, it will detect it is in a camera or VCR mode. Okay. Random little flat flex here. It is a good idea to salvage them in case you one day you need to repair a unit with a broken felt flex, or you happen to have something matching, maybe. Okay, so what to do next? I will try to separate all the plastics. You can see some red screws here, little power supply distribution board with a backup battery or something. So first let's undo this circuit board because it is in the way. Whoops, excuse me. Red screw. Very tight, this one. Number of wires. This one here is probably the main power input. Very hard connectors. Also, wow. This will directly reveal the rear side of the drive. Maybe come off this thing. Okay, quite dangerous little part here. I will directly remove it. Okay, this one also quite almost razor blade. Well, it's worth shielding actually, if I can. No, it will require some extra pliers action. Wow. Really not impressive with this thing. Just be okay. Could be better. Okay, I'll get rid of this immediately because it is a complete. It is screaming danger, this thing. Okay, we are good to proceed. And reveal the rear side of a tape drive. Nice plastic cover over the belt here, which is more or less good. Little bit of a loose side, but not decaying at least. And here you can see what I did say before. Little relay flat flex with a female connector like this. Quite fun. So other side of this board, more shieldings, but I do not see a lot of ICs actually. Quite impressive. Maybe we have some hidden here under these modules on the other side, but really not a whole bunch of electronics in this thing. Nice board for you remember the magic smoke story? You have the main power input here, but nothing blown here. But look at this. We have a whole set of parts that did blow. And by the way, it will be a nice thumbnail for my video, except I do not like this ugly shielding here. Let's try to undo it. To be better. Okay, maybe a little bit better like this, with background with mechanics like this. Okay. Find the magic smoke escape point. Here we have missing. We have not sure what is this part, power transistor or something. 2 or 3 power transistors. Well, surface mount transistor, I mean, not power. Does not seem to be a capacitor that it exploded here. Quite interesting. But well, it is what it is. So a little bit sad for this board, because apart from this would be a collectible one for these units here. So I will probably, yes, remove them with heating from the back with a hot air gun, because I want to keep such nice hybrids. Okay, but this side. So we continue. Maybe I want now to remove more parts. So the 3D part here for a tripod. Nice brass insert in here, but should be impossible to retrieve, I guess. Then let's undo battery compartment. I hope this video will not be too extra long. At least if you want to repair one like this, you will have the disassembly procedure. Well, more or less, because I did not still understand this deal of hidden clips after you remove the screws, which should be more than enough to secure the case. Okay, what do we have? One cable perfectly out of the frame, excuse me. I wanted to do this video because this thing is taking a lot of storage space, and I need storage space for other stuff. Okay, here, battery holder compartment with just the board with the connections here. More screws to undo, obviously. Little backup battery here. I did believe it was a fuse, but no, it is a resistor of 25 milliohms, so maybe for the battery charging current sensing or something like this. And we have some unpopulated parts on here, so definitely a keeper, this thing. Okay, more dead codes and more junk all around. So I will try to undo this top handle. Not much in here. It's quite interesting to see the concentration of electronics in here. Okay. And as I said, we have one more screw here at the back. Securing this handle, but well, I guess it will go in the recycling like this. Okay, now maybe I can try to separate at least this CCD unit. There's me one little bracket here to undo, it is in the way. See a screw here, maybe. No, it is, we went for the tape door. Wow, how is it even secured, this thing? I guess I need to undo the circuit board here. So you can see not much on the tape unit as electronics, just your capstan motor here, some sensors, your drum of course, and it is all. So quite overbuilt here, quite loose also. So let me try to figure out what to do with this unit. Okay, probably something for the zoom controls. Completely shaded PCB here with quite nice surface mount parts. So let me try to crack this open. I do not want to get out the soldering iron for so little stuff, so okay. Wow, nice PCB here, nice shape, and a whole bunch of ICs, at least. Other side, what do we have? One more here. It should come off, hopefully. Okay. Nice, interesting PCB. There is no information about what it does. Must be the special effects PCB, because this seems to be RAM. So OSD special effect clean editing to make pictures and things like this. Interesting. So two very sharp pieces of scrap metal to put aside. And my box is full. Actually, you use a lot of those pots of milk powder, so I keep them, these cans, to put my random metal scrap, and it is full. I put it in the scrapyard like this, with a cover over it to avoid having things falling off, and they will happily take it at the scrapyard. This one is full again. So maybe now I can separate the tube parts. Yes, this one. Okay, good. We will deal with it after. So about the sideways connector here, seems it is normal. It is done like this. Okay. So more screws to undo. Just maybe this little cover immediately. So very interesting construction, this one. Okay, it is pretending having a big lens, and actually inside is super thin lens assembly. Wow, quite impressive here. I was not expecting this. So what to do next? So quickly, this unit here, not much else to see. Very dirty switch here. A lot of things to take apart, but I will do it later on. of camera, because as you can guess it is a number of things, even little circlips here that will probably be very annoying. Nice little nuts here to salvage. Okay. Let's check out quickly this microphone assembly. As I said, a little screw over here should allow to show the microphones, or not. Maybe not. There is a grounding cable here. Okay. Okay. Nice assembly here, as you can see. 4 microphones. Wow. Not what I did expect. Nice shielding. Let's open this unit. So some fancy features on this camera, definitively. But was it good or not? And why did it blow? There's no reason. Just waiting for a tape. Okay. Nice little PCB here. As you can see, the microphones are hardwired, maybe to prevent any loss in a connector or something like this. Interesting. More plastics to recycle. Okay, so this is done. Needs further processing, like other parts. What else? The viewfinder part, I guess. You want to check out the little CRT tube in here. No shortage of screws. Okay. Wow. This one is super compact. Look at this. Just a little PCB like this. Yes, one. Oh, it is interesting. One very unusual infrared receiver, in the case like a transistor with 2 legs, like a plastic transistor, with a diode surface here. Not usual. Your little CRT driver PCB, very tiny. Wow, nothing, not much really. And your little CRT going in here, but these things is just clipped together. Mirror here is not even a mirror, it is a piece of aluminium. Interesting. Your plastic lens for the eye adjustment, and it is all some more screws to salvage here maybe. And here nothing left in particular. Okay. Cute little CRT like this. So some people use them to do things, but well, I do not think I will bother for such a tiny display. Okay, this will require further disassembly. So we might be left with only, let me throw away some of the testers. Okay. Nice in this shielding here I did remove previously. Look at this. nice copper contact to the two, where is it again, two power devices here. We are making contact with this copper thing here. Shield, okay. It sink, it shield, it shielding well, okay. So this will be definitely put into the recycling after I separate the contaminated part here with solder. So we are left with the main CCD unit, which actually has not much, because when you look like this it seems to have a bunch of electronics, but no, this is empty here at the back. There is nothing, just zoom assembly, one little module for the CCD here, and really let's take it apart anyways. Super nice little screws here. So one little module, not much in here apparently. I will need to find another box for my scrap metal already. Okay. CCD interface controls, CCD processing probably. A lot of little metal parts everywhere. We are left with one big plastic bracket here, well, metal and plastic assembly. So those guys, they did do a big case around the small camera parts, mostly to accommodate the big tape drive. But if with another VHS-C, for instance, or high-width tape drive, this camera could have been much smaller, more plastics. And here we are left with I'm checking here what we can do with this plug, not sure. So we are left with this bracket secured by two more screws. Like such. Three more screws. So zoom length is really interesting how they did fake the big zoom of a large diameter with just a cover over it, and actually there is not much here. Some pickup here, optical pickup for the when you turn this ring for the manual focus, maybe, I guess. Two motors, aperture here probably, and the CCD box. So I think I need to, yes, undo this shielding. It will allow to access two screws probably securing the CCD to the rest of the length. Okay, so super tiny one here. Nothing to write home about. Not even gold legs. Clay pan. Most probably a Sony one. You can see how it is soldered around this shielding part. Okay. And we have no access to the screws which are securing the lance parts. I will try to access for you the aperture system. This one here, I guess. This one. This one. Yes, but as you can see, we have a flat flex in the way. Two flat flex even. It is really annoying. This one can disconnect. Okay. And here we have another sensor, probably a potentiometer for the feedback of the lance position. Yes, just a sliding potentiometer like this, nothing particular. Lance assembly with, you can see, super tiny lance parts here. Wow, very small diameter. So probably not a super bright lance assembly here. Okay, I will try to take it apart further after. To retrieve some more things, but really it is already falling in parts, by the way. Interesting. At least there is one aluminium piece here. That can go to the scrapyard. Maybe another one here. Okay. No, just a washer. Okay. Not impressive. Here we have your aperture is here, so it is a zoom. Well, it is a a motor with a little gearbox here, and here also. Let me scrap all this for you real quick. Should be fast enough. Here they did use little rubber pads to washers to dampen vibrations from the motor. This I do not know what it is, but wow. Why a screw with such a large head and such a tiny print for the screwdriver? Look at this. Wow. Okay, just infrared sensor here for the feedback. So if I undo these screws here, I will end another time with a massive pile of parts, as you can guess. Okay, there's a connector here, it is good. So your aperture control here, that will actuate this part here, but it is still enclosed and I cannot really access the parts that will allow to show you. Or maybe like this. Okay. And like this. Anyways, it is not going to be used anytime soon. Okay, you get the idea. All falling in parts now. So, well, I guess it is all for this thing. Nothing impressive, except the super big and full of aluminium tape drive. So this is quite impressive. Wow, it will be a lot of aluminum to salvage, and even parts like this can be reused for other things. Nice rolls like this. And probably the most interesting was those 3 ceramic hybrid modules. And of course, the magic smoke source here. Okay, well, thanks for watching. I have some stuff to arrange now here. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.